My team says she's Indian and Caribbean. I'll tell you what, she would be a lot easier to beat than Joe Biden. A lot. I mean, Joe Biden is a bumbling, dementia-filled, Alzheimer's, corrupt tyrant who should honestly be put in prison and or given the death penalty for his crimes against America. But Kamala Harris, my goodness, there's something that just kind of is tribal where people are like, I don't know if I want this crazy person running the country.
If he's a Christian, so is my cat. The racist podcaster was exactly why I left the Republican Party in 2016. Because of that. It's full of hate, vitriol, anger, violence, bigotry, white supremacy, because that's what the racist podcaster stood for. How many people right now with red hats, make America white again, are losing their absolute ever-loving minds over a bad joke that Jimmy Kimmel told? And those same people won't say a damn thing when Donald Trump calls women piggy on airplanes, or when he rapes women, when he defends child molesters, literally men that molested little children. You won't say a damn thing. January 6th, you didn't say a damn thing. Being found liable for sexual assault, you didn't say a damn thing. When he threatens to blow up Iran, you didn't say a damn thing. When Charlie Kirk, the racist piece of shit, said the roaming blacks, right? When dead Americans is worth the cost of the Second Amendment. And shut up, Sammy Faye Baker. I know what he said. Shove your fake ass cross up your ass. Nobody's buying your shit except for your white trash, 6 teeth concepts of brain space, okay? So good luck selling freedom merchandise. Because once the baby's born, what I realized in 16, and I left the party, Republicans don't give two shits what happens. And that goes for you too, Tammy Faye Baker and your racist husband. You don't care if they're shot in a school, a parking lot, a mall. You don't care if they starve to death. You don't care if they're homeless. You don't care if they're sexually assaulted by Donald Trump or Pete Hegseth. You don't care if they're blown up in a fucking school in Iran. You don't care if they're in a concentration camp. You all are the least pro-life people that God has ever created. But you need to be the white victim, right? Just like this piece of shit racist podcaster. How can I be the victim? Oh my gosh, did you hear this off-color joke that Jimmy Kimmel sold? That's a bridge too far. We really have to tone down the rhetoric. While the president is saying the radical left, that the Democrats are literally the enemy of the people, just like Nazi Germany, just like Adolf Hitler and Benito Mussolini. But nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. The election stolen with no evidence. 77 million people voted for a convicted felon and adjudicated rapist who sat on his fat ass and watched officers get beaten for 3 hours. And you said, oh, now you're against bad jokes by Jimmy Kimmel. And Trump's third wife, that undocumented immigrant, oh, you buy my book, you buy my shitty book, oh, this is too far, oh, you have to do better, political violence must stop. Why didn't you go to the trial of your husband for sexually assaulting E. Jean Carroll? Oh, that's right. The white man can do no wrong. That's why we're here. That's why people left church when their pastor wouldn't say the name of a racist podcaster, because they don't want Jesus or faith or God or kindness or compassion. This is the guy that spoke about compassion being weakness, because he was an antichrist just like Donald Trump is. It is the opposite of what Jesus stood for. This is white supremacy wrapped in a gold cross. And it's frustrating to watch the media, podcasters, the Democratic Party, the Republican Party just sit by and normalize this shit. And you keep justifying it. Day after day after day, you're normalizing it. Why is King Charles coming here and meeting a convicted felon? Why? Because you're normalizing it. Why are celebrities going to the White House and kissing his ass? You're normalizing it. If E. Jean Carroll was your mom or your wife, would you be going there? Not a damn chance. So spare me the shit about Jimmy Kimmel's fucking jokes. Maybe it was good. Maybe it was bad. But that's not even a fraction of the shit that the president's done. Not even close. Andy Ogles is posting videos of 9/11 when Zohran Mamdani is running for mayor. And I didn't hear a damn thing from any of you about political violence then. Or when Donald Trump Jr. posted a picture of an underwear and a hammer and joked and goes, ha ha, I got my Paul Pelosi costume. Ha ha ha. When Donald Trump joked, hey, I heard Nancy Pelosi's husband wasn't doing very well. Well, he's in the fucking hospital about to die maybe from the injuries. Nothing from any of you fucking people. Not a damn thing. Because you need to be the victim. You're emotionally immature. So immature. It's disgusting. And I voted for McCain and Barack Obama, a Republican and a Democrat, and I thought they were both decent human beings. But you people have no moral compass at all. It's about one thing, maintaining white supremacy, white America, no matter what he does. Remember the outrage over Colin Kaepernick? The black man that took a knee for racial justice peacefully. He's a son of a bitch, right? Remember when the black man wore a tan suit? Oh my God, can you believe it? Remember the black woman's dress, Michelle Obama? Oh my God, can you believe she's wearing that dress? But when a white man commits felonies and rapes women, oh, praise Jesus, nobody's perfect. Oh my God, thank God he's here from Jesus Christ himself. The dude literally stole from cancer charities. So for the love of God, shut the fuck up with your morality. Just shut up. Look under hypocrisy in Wikipedia and it's going to have a picture of a MAGA. The most hypocritical people that have ever walked this world. Do as I say, not as I do. But the brown people, they're the problem, right? Not the white man, not the convicted felon. Nope. Nope. It's the brown people. They're destroying America. 3 white men own 53% of the wealth. Elon Musk is worth $650 billion. But yeah, go blame the brown people that are doing the jobs that white Americans are too lazy to do, that are building your houses and doing food service jobs and running businesses and customer service, that are busting their ass, that just want what's good for their family. But your fucking racism, triggered by Barack Obama being in the White House instead of out in the fields picking your cotton, that was a bridge too far, right? And you went back to the plantation owner and people like this racist podcaster. It's just pure hypocrisy. The lack of morality is astonishing. I'm an independent, but I would be a Democrat if they had a backbone, because they want universal health care. They want gun reform. They want a living wage. Now, they might do it in a way that I disagree with, but at least they want what's better for this country. All you want is more guns. You know, I just got back from Europe. I was in London, Paris, Berlin, Hamburg, and Amsterdam. If you combined all those countries, you wouldn't even get close to the gun deaths in this country. The number one cause of death of children in the United States is what? Gun violence. And this racist podcaster said, I think dead Americans is worth the cost of a Second Amendment. And it's awful what happened to him. I don't want it to happen to anybody. But he said it was worth the cost of the Second Amendment. So why are you upset? I'm just curious. You thought it would be a minority, a black person, an immigrant, a Latino, a Somalian, a Hispanic, a Mexican. That's what you thought it would be. But the moment it was a fucking white person, oh my God, this is too far. And you all went into Starbucks and bitched and moaned and had tears over one fucking podcaster who didn't even finish college. 40,000 people die every year from gun violence. Every fucking year. But a racist piece of shit podcaster that asked for the execution of Joe Biden talks about the roaming blacks and how a pilot isn't maybe not qualified if they're black. Oh my God, Jesus is coming. Oh, the end of times. Oh, freedom. I just left multiple countries that have the freedom to go to school. They have universal health care. They don't have people over the streets homeless like here. In Germany, they pay for your fucking college with your tax dollars. Who's a better country? Tell me. They are. They have a better quality of life. America values guns and racist podcasters more than actually taking care of its people. So with all due respect, shut the fuck up about Jimmy Kimmel's jokes. The only joke you should be worried about is the one wearing orange fucking makeup and shitting his diapers in the White House. That's the joke you should be offended by. Have a white day.